Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't wanna miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats, you know that we gotta run it back. Whether on the field or the court, you know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.
Alright, what's good everyone? Welcome to another Live Wire Sports Media Update. Alright, so this video is kind of like, not like my other videos. It's kind of like, I'm doing like I guess a spotlight video on the Indiana Fever, and my spotlight player in this video is Lexi Hall. Now Lexi Hall has been on all over the internet practicing. You know, she's part of Rival now, and she could probably get her practice in. She was in practice shooting threes and everything like that. So with that being said, I wanted to showcase Lexi. You know, she's been a part of the Indiana Fever in the second half of the season, to where she helped the Fever in the second half with her tenacious defense, her three-point shooting, which picked up in the second half, plus she helped the Fever secure a playoff spot. And she worked her way in the starting lineup after Katie Lou took herself out of the starting lineup because she felt like she wasn't helping the team, and then Lexi stepped up and got in the starting lineup and kept the starting lineup to the end of the season. So, and now that supposedly the Indiana Fever leaked out their core players, we figured that Lexi Hall is going to be part of that core player, even though Stephanie White, when they was in that press conference, they said they core three was talk about, you know, they didn't talk about Lexi, but we all know that Lexi Hall is going to be a part of that team. So, but nevertheless, you want to appreciate a player who has worked hard. Lexi's been with the team, you know, for 3 seasons now. I think she's on a rookie deal and everything like that. But overall, Lexi Hall, you know, she has a tremendous asset. And, you know, like I said, for the Indiana Fever, she's been in the lineup for the 2024 season. Hall averaged 5.5 points a game, 2.5 rebounds, 1.1 assists, and was averaging 19.7 minutes played in 34 games played, where 11 was a starting. She was in the starting lineup. Now, Lexi Hall also started in the last 10 games of the regular season to go along with both postseason matchups, with the Fever ended the second half of the season. Also, excuse me. And the WNBA 3-point field goal percentage, she was averaging 47.1% from three, 33 out of 70 during that stretch from August 16 to August 28, which she was on fire in a couple of them games. Hall began just the 4th player in WNBA history to shoot at least 70% from the 3-point range on at least 20 3-point attempts in 5-game span. Joining Dawn State, Cynthia Cooper, Ella Dunedin. Hall has also ended the season shooting a career best 44.1% from the floor in 2024. So, before I get to some of her notable games, we looked at Lexi Hall pretty much as a defensive specialist. We knew she could shoot the three. We knew she was a scorer in college, where she went to Stanford along with her sister. But at the same time, Lexi, you know, she was pretty much buried on the bench a little bit, you know, and she did got her shine in a couple of years, and she was injured, her and Alyssa Smith, I think last year, the year before Caitlin came. And the thing about it is, with Lexi, she's a hard worker. She do what she asks and everything like that. But a lot of us knew the worth of Lexi because of her defense percentage. When she's on the floor, the defense plays a little bit better, and it shows. Now, she has a tendency to get in foul trouble. That's one thing about Lexi, and it's something she's gonna have to control along the way. Not grief, Jesus, not getting into foul trouble, because she's so vital to the Fever, you know, especially on offense and defense, that we have to keep on the floor. And then if she gets in foul trouble, we really don't have somebody that can come in to mirror her skill set, and it puts a lot of burden more on. You look at Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, and Caitlin Clark, but nevertheless, we wanted that out of Katie Lou Sanderson. Now, Katie Lou played well enough in the first half, but second half she just really didn't show up, and that's why Lexi was inserted into the starting lineup. Now, I want to show you a video of Lexi, you know, practicing threes and whatever, and she was shooting a lot of threes, and hopefully Lexi that could come into play coming in this upcoming season, because we're going to need Lexi shooting threes. We're going to need her defense because this team is going to run more and everything. I was supposed to bring a clip about her talking about, you know, when Caitlin first got there, because, you know, a lot of them couldn't catch Caitlin passes. A lot of them, even Lexi. Lexi had some buddies under the rim on Caitlin's fast breaks, and she didn't finish. She didn't finish it. And the same thing with everybody else on the team. But take a look at this video real quick.
One. Two.
But you get the point. She was practicing shooting threes, and she was doing it in a simulation like how they do in the NBA, 3-point shooting from sideline, from baseline to middle corner, and everything like that. Nevertheless, you could tell she's been working. She's been working on her game. You can see how fluid her threes is. She missed a couple, but she was nailing, especially the one in that the left corner. She was like killing it. She was knocking it down, and that's going to show a whole lot. If she can hit these shots like this in games, like she did in the second half, early in the second half of the season, is going to make her really deadly. Like I said, her defense is there. I think she's going to get better. I think with the addition of Stephanie White, it's going to pull a lot out of her. You might see Lexi be more of a Deary Caron for us. You know what I'm saying? Because how like Deary is. But I think Lexi is to me, I think she's a better shooter. Defense-wise, I think they're about even. I think Lexi hustles better. She hustles off of every loose ball that comes off the rim. She hustles a lot. So, and I think, you know, I think she's going to be better. I think she's going to be 10 times better this year than she was the past seasons, because now you have a coach that's going to bring that your ability out. It's going to bring what you do best and what you don't do best out, and it's going to help her get better. And I think Lexi is the perfect person to continue to grow with this team, especially continuity, especially chemistry-wise. Lexi is she's going to take it. I think she's going to be the one player that's going to take a leap forward, besides Caitlin Clark, besides Kelsey Mitchell, besides Leah Boston, anybody else is on this team. I think she's going to take a step forward. I really want to see her grow. I really want to see Lexi really move the needle a little bit more for herself. I think she has a whole lot of talent that could be exploited by Stephanie White. And I really feel like Lexi is going to be, her 3-point shooting percentage is going to be higher. I think her field goal percentage is going to be a little bit higher. So, and she can handle the rock. She can dribble you pretty decently. So I feel like at the end of the day, Lexi Hall will be a major contributor for the Indiana Fever going into 2025. Now, some notable performance that Lexi had this year was May 25th off the bench against the Las Vegas Aces. Hall scored 12 points to end a daunting early season run in the regular season schedule. Then, on August 18th, in a pivotal win against Seattle, Storm Hall came off the bench and scored a career-high 22 points with a career-high 6 made threes, going 4-for-4 clip in the final quarter. And I remember that game because that's the game Caitlin went off as well. And, you know, the rest is history with the Skylar Diggins and the Noah Quinn situation. But Lexi was hot. And then that's when you could tell teams would started paying attention to her more because she was hot. Lexi was getting hot every game, and then people would start paying more attention to her a little bit more. And that's what allowed Caitlin and Kelsey Mitchell to start having them explosive 20-point games during that stretch of time, because you had somebody that was stretching the floor like a Kelsey Mitchell. Then you brought Doncic in at some sparing point where she was hitting threes as well. So it all helped out for the Fever in that second half stretch. Then on August 28th, in her second start of the season for a win against the Connecticut Sun, Hall had 17 points. She was 4 for 6 from shooting beyond the arc and pulled down a career high 8 rebounds and dished out 3 assists. Then on September 28th, Hall had a career high 40 minutes in a win against Atlanta Dreams and finished with 12 points, 4 for 5 shooting from beyond the arc. Like I said before, Lexi Hall is a gem. She's very, you can see her, I think she's growing now. Like I said, I think she's going to take a major leap going to, excuse me. I think she's going to take a major leap going into next year. And I can't wait to see what she has done. Now, like I said, you know, Lexi will be playing in Rival 3-on-3. I might check it out just to see how Leah Boston and Lexi Hall is going to do, because they are part of the Indiana Fever. But I want to see how they do. I want to see what Lexi Hall looks like. I want to see her have a successful, unrivaled game. Same thing with Leah Boston as well. But make no mistake, this is my spotlight player of the weekend. So I will try to pick a player from the Fever to do every weekend to do a spotlight on them until it's just going to be a few. It's not going to be all. It's just going to be a few. And I have my picks that I want. But again, like, comment, subscribe. Check out the video on the road to 7,000. Keep supporting the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Until the next video, this is Live Wire Sports Media, and I'm out.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live Wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.